Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to be doing this look right here, and this is just my easy go-to daytime look. The reason being is the eyeshadow that I particularly used in this video, and I use it because it just adds such a pop and such a freshness to your eyes, and it just makes you, it's very daytime appropriate. And so I've been using this a lot, like when I go to work or if I just have somewhere quick to go, like lunch or something. I've been using this look a lot because it's just so simple, and you're gonna see how simple it is. I bring you guys closer, I show you how to do my eye makeup, and yeah, so if you guys want to see how to get this look, then let's just go ahead and get started. All right everybody, we're a little bit more personal than normal in my videos because I want you guys to see everything that I'm doing. I do want to notice the elephants, you know, in the room right here. You know, that time of the month is coming. Not that anybody wants to know that, but I am breaking out. I'm stressed because I'm doing things for my wedding and life. What more can you do, you know? So I am going to be showing you guys my very liked recently daytime look. I mean, we're going to do my hair. My hair is really simple. I don't do anything to it really. It's nothing like crazy. I'm trying to move my lighting. Sorry. It's like really awkward time of day that I'm trying to do this, but whatever. We're just going to make it work, right? That's all I can do. That's all I can do. So first thing that we're going to start off with, and let me not ramble your life away, is I'm going to put some dry shampoo in my hair. I didn't wash it today. I took a shower. Let me clarify that. I took a shower today. I did not wash my hair today. I only wash my hair like once every 3 days maybe. That's about it. So what I'm going to use is, it's not my favorite dry shampoo by any means, but I mean it works. Whatever. But it's called Not Your Mother's, and this is Plump for Joy bodybuilding dry shampoo. It smells great. It's orange mango. It looks like this for those of you that are interested. I just don't like it because it really does kind of leave my hair a little bit more oily than normal, and I'm just not about that lifestyle at all. So with that said, I just kind of don't even brush my hair with this. I just run my hands through it and I just section off a piece. The good thing about this is, number one, like I said, it smells great. And number two, it doesn't leave a white cast. So, but like, it does the job that it says by volumizing my hair. So I can't like be mad about that. It just makes it feel very weird. Like, I don't know how to explain it. This like keeps flickering. Sorry guys, please bear with me. Like, I'm still trying to just sprayed myself in the arm. I'm still trying to get my lighting under control, so don't judge me. Just please bear with me, okay? Then what I do is I just brush it out. As you can tell, I have not. It is 6:20 in the evening and I have not brushed my hair yet. I have no shame. I do not care. Because sometimes you need to just chill all day in your sweatpants when it's like legit the first real day of fall and it's like 60-some degrees outside. I'm not complaining. But like this morning, I went for my run and I got back and the struggle was so real to do anything. Like, I didn't even eat until 11. That's not like me. Like, I sat and I drank my cup of coffee and I had a sweatshirt on and the windows were open, and then yeah, the next thing I knew, the day got away from me. But I knew I wanted to get on here because I wanted to film this daytime glam that I've been loving because it's everything. More so the eyes. My face, it's not really going to be any different. All right, let's just go ahead and get started and let me stop rambling on about the nonsenses of my life. Okay, anyways, so I'm just gonna put my brush down there. So the next thing that I do is I go in with this Too Faced Hangover RX. There we go. So I go in with this Hangover RX, and this is a newfound love of mine. as you all know, in my recent Sephora Ulta, I cannot get myself together this day. I'm just telling you. I'm just letting you know. Don't judge me for today's video, okay, guys? I'm just letting you know. So, the Hangover RX, I use it. It's a primer and a setting spray, which is really nice, and I've really been loving it. It kind of gets your face a little tacky, which is really good. So next I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, which I also did in my haul, which this foundation is literally everything to me. I can't get away from it. But I use currently right now because my face is a little tan. I mainly self-tan, and I haven't self-tanned in a while because I just don't have the time or the energy. Let me be honest. So I take shade 202 and 203, and I just mix them on the back of my hand. I'll show you guys. I just take a little bit. I kind of do like half and half, and I build my like, I wish there was like a 202.5. If there was, then that would be like my perfect shade right now. So I just take the two of them. I'm going to try and show you without like running it all down, because this is a very liquidy foundation. I love it. It's amazing. And so then I just mix it on my hand. And then I just... People are blowing up my phone right now. I just take it and I dot it all over my face. Definitely get that huge, monstrous, you know, asteroid on my face. And then... just dot it. Probably looks kind of crazy right now, and Lord, please do not forget your neck. Okay, guys. And wow, guys, this is a first timer for me. I used everything that was on my hand. Normally I never do that. I always put too much. But, and you know, some people might be against that. My hands are clean. Some people might be against me doing that I should do like, I don't know, a glass plate or something, but whatever. Oh, and then I'm taking my, I think this is the Eco Tools sponge. I love this sponge. I love this, but I haven't used or bought, I should say I haven't bought a beauty blender in like 2 years. I mean, seriously, who has the money to spend $20 on a beauty blender? Not me. So, especially because you have to get them like frequently. So because in my Ulta haul, if you saw that, I'm just gonna let you guys like little update on this. If you saw my Ulta haul, I got this brush right here for the face. It sucks. Let me just reiterate that it sucks. It sucks so bad. It leaves streaks all over my face, and I'm not about that life. So yep, it is what it is. But I do like it, however, for blending out my neck, because I'm really anal about blending my neck down. Because if I left it like this, like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can tell here in person on my mirror, like, you can tell like a distinction, and I don't like to see a distinction in my face. So I like blend it back up in my ears to make sure it's all the same color, and then I bring it down. Okay, so when I think I have it all blended in with my beauty blender, then I do take that Real Techniques brush and I kind of just blend it all under here. And I blend it in my ears, up on the top of my head. And then because like the crevices of my nose, they get really bad sometimes, and plus like I have my nose pierced. So I take, this is just a Wet n Wild brush, but it could be any like flat brush like this. And I just take it and I go right in the crease of my nose. And then I go around my nose piercing. And then I also go up on my eyes as well. And just make sure I get everything. Okay, so next I take the Tarte Tape Shape, which not everybody knows about makeup, but This is the concealers of all concealers. For those of you that are kind of new, newer to makeup, buy this and you won't be let down, trust me. So I just take this and I just make little lines on my face. You know, definitely get over that, these pimples. Lord knows, don't want those. It happens, it's life. We cover them up. That is also life. All right, so then I take a littler beauty blender, if you will, and I got this from Real Techniques. But before I do that, I take the bigger one and I just go over like the bigger spots, like my cheek and my forehead mainly, and I just kind of dab those areas, because I use the smaller one for more like detail, if you will. So just take that. Oh, my hair, Lord. Okay. And then I take the little, I want to say this is a Real Technique. I get this and the Eco Tools one. If I could talk, the Eco Tools one. I get both of them at Walmart. The Eco Tools one is like $5, and then I think the pack for 2 of these is also like $5. So it's really inexpensive, and so I just go on the sides of my nose and underneath my eyes, and then down a little further, and then get my eyes as well. I don't know if this happens to anybody else, and if you're not new to makeup, maybe this happens to you when you do get into makeup, but for me, whenever I have a really bad, this might be TMI, but whenever I have a really bad pimple and I put makeup over it, it itches so bad. Like, I don't know why. It's weird. It's one of those weird things, you know? So just blend that until I feel like it's content, till my little heart's desire, if you will. And then I take my setting powder, and I have so many setting powders. I think I have like 4 right now, and ever since I bought this particular setting powder, I don't use any other. I can't. And it is the Airspun, and you can also get this at Walmart. I don't even remember how much it costs, because I don't know if you guys can see how much is in here. Like, you see how full it is. I have literally had this. I've had this since June or July, and I use it almost every single day. So literally, you would think that I've had 2 of these. Like, I truly don't understand why I don't have less of this. And also, I took a picture yesterday because I've been thinking about, obviously, my wedding makeup and what I want to do for that. And I was thinking, I was like, does Airspun powder have flashback? So let me just show you. This is a really funny picture, but you guys don't get the gist. I have 2. Well, I technically have 3, and I'll show you all 3. So there's this one. And I kid you not, my phone just died, so hope you guys were happy with that one. It basically shows you that there's no flashback, and I literally was in a dark room and I did that and there was no flashback, so that's a good thing. Okay, so then I take this Kat Von D Shade and Light brush and I dip into the powder. Oh, and by the way, like, just a little disclaimer so I don't get my rear end chewed, I did not clean my brushes for any of this video. It's real life. I don't clean my brushes. If you don't like it, sorry. So I take some of the powder on that brush and I just go right underneath of my eyes and on top of my eyes. I use probably like a medium amount, like just enough to kind of lightly cover, because this is kind of like my not my everyday foundation routine, but it kind of is at the same time. And I don't like a ton of powder on my face, but I like enough to where everything is set. So I take this brush on my T-zone, like you saw, my nose, above my lip, my chin, my eyes, and my forehead. Then I take this really fluffy Real Techniques brush and I go in with it into the powder, and I just kind of go like this. Very minimal amount of powder, because you don't need a lot. Well, unless you're oily, then you need a lot, and that's okay too. Don't be ashamed of it. Okay, so that is all I use for powder. So then what I do is my next is I do bronzer. So I love this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and it is, I have it in the shade Bronzer. I have the darker shade. I know there's a lighter shade. I have the darker shade. And so I just take my Morphe M527 brush. As you can tell, it's well used. Like I said, I did not clean my brushes for this video. And I just take it and I just kind of I follow the hollow, if you will. The hollow of my cheek. I go like this. And I go right in that line. Then I go above my forehead. And then I just take a little of the excess and I go over my nose. And then, like, I just put too much on there, so then I just take this big fluffy brush and I just go back over it to diffuse the bronze. And then I take whatever is left over here and I go on my chin. Kind of like define that a little bit. The reason I don't dip back in for that is because sometimes it could be a little bit too much, and I'm not trying to have that. Okay, so then the next thing that I do is blush. But here's the thing with blush. Some days I do blush, some days I don't. It just depends on how I'm feeling that day. If I don't feel like deciding what color, or if I don't know what outfit I'm wearing for the day, I don't really mess with blush too much. So I'll show you for my blush and my highlight. I'm going to be using one particular palette that I'm absolutely obsessed with, and it's the Pirates of the Caribbean from Lorac. It looks like this. It's gorgeous packaging. And then it looks like this on the inside. And you have the top two right here. Those, the top two shades right here are blushes, and then these four are highlights. And I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I will show you. This is the blush, but the highlight, I mean, can we please talk about that? That was Fortune. This is Fortune Destined. Star Reader is down here. So you have Fortune, Destined, Star Reader, and then Bold Spirit. I'll put right over here. So Bold Spirit is right here. It's more of like for the darker complexion, but those are literally the four highlights right there, if you can see those. I've been obsessed with them. So I use Destined and Bold Spirit. I kind of mix them and put them on my face. But anyways, so today we're going to be going in with Caribbean, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to take that with a Morphe E4 brush. This is no longer sold on Morphe, but there is a similar brush to it. This is no longer sold on Morphe, but there's a similar brush. And I'm just going to take a little bit of it because these are very pigmented, ladies and gents. Okay, like literally that's all I needed. And as you can tell, it's a little much. So then I take my Real Techniques Duo Fiber brush that looks like this, and I just kind of diffuse that out a little bit because I don't like a lot of blush. I really don't. Okay. And I do things backwards. Like, I'm sure somebody's going to be the one to say, why are you doing your eyes last? It's the way I roll. And I do whatever I want. So then I'm going to take this Morphe M510 brush. It looks like this. And guys, it's literally the best thing for highlight. So I'm going to take, again, a little bit of Destined and a little bit of Bold Spirit. And I'm just going to, are you guys ready for this? Are you ready? I mean, do you guys see that right there? I mean, I love this highlighter. I mean, Destined is literally my favorite because, I mean, I'm about to hit pan on. The only thing is that these are very powdery, guys. I mean, can we talk about it? It's so pretty. But they're very, very powdery. And so then I just take a little bit of Destined and I just kind of lightly brush it above my eyebrows. And then I take just Destined again above the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, and then I do my Cupid's bow. And that's all I do for my face makeup right now. And then now we're gonna get on to what makes this daytime glam, okay? So you could take this where it's at right now and just do like a full-blown smoky eye, whatever you want to do, or you could literally just leave it the way it is, throw some mascara on and be out the door. That's normally what I do, but here lately I've been loving this combination that I've been doing. It's really simple, so I'm just going to show you how to do that. So what I do is I take my Morphe M441 brush, looks like that, and then I go into the Lorac Pro palette, the Mega 3. It doesn't matter if you use this. Basically, you're just going to try and find any neutral brown shade. So I am going to go in, or any neutral transition shade really. So I'm going to go in with the shade Pecan right here, or Pecan, however you say it. It's the third in the palette. And I'm just going to take that on that brush. I'm just going to, I'll zoom you guys in a little bit. How about that? So I'm just going to take a little bit of Pecan and I am just going to put that in my crease. Be nice. I'm taking it on the end right here and I'm just kind of doing it in a circle motion, and then I'm bringing it all the way over. And then I'm bringing it windshield wiper motions back and forth. And then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, and then what I'm going to go in with is just a little bit of Walnut, which is this shade right here. It's just a little bit of a deeper brown shade. We're not going to do too much with that. We're just going to take a little bit on the brush and just we're going to focus that right in the crease. And I'm using the same brush. We're just keeping it really low for that. Basically for this, I'm just deepening my crease. So again, we're just going really low. Not bringing it high up at all. Just kind of blending out all the edges. Because again, you don't want any harsh lines. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Morphe M504 brush, and this brush looks like this right here. And it's just a clean blending brush. I always have a clean blending brush on hand just because I like to use that to kind of, there is a gnat in here, please excuse. And I just take that and I blend out all of the edges of my eyeshadow when I'm done blending that piece out, because literally that is going to be the hardest part of this whole tutorial, is that right there. So I just use that and I kind of diffuse everything, blend everything, make sure that everything is to my liking. Okay, so then what I'm gonna do next, and I wanted to zoom you guys out so that you weren't right in my face when I'm trying to talk about these, is they're kind of fairly new. They came out this summer. They're called the Revlon Color Stay Cream Eyeshadows, and they look like this. This is the color 705, and it's kind of like a champagne if you want, if that's a good way to, like a champagne. And then my personal favorite out of the collection is 730, and this is kind of like a rosy gold. And so what these do is you have them like this, and they come with a little, on this side, they come with a little brush. So there's actually a little brush that you can use here. I use that at the beginning. I don't really use it now. And then what you do is you just open them up, and it's like this. This is where the pigment is, and it's like a cream shadow. And these are, you guys, honestly, they're amazing. Here, I'll swatch both of them on my hands for you. They're very creamy, very pigmented. Like my hand, it really doesn't do it justice at all. Like, at all. I mean, you can kind of see, but it just kind of rubs off. You'll see in a minute how they look on my eyes. So right here, this is 730 and this is 705. But like I said, you can't really tell, so I'm going to scoot you guys back in, and then we're going to apply this on the lid, and I'm going to show you how you can apply it. Okay guys, so I'm going to take the shade 730, and I am going to use that on I'm going to apply it with my Morphe M224 brush, which looks like this. It's just like a flat definer brush. And I'm going to go in with 730, and I am just going to, no Fix Plus, no nothing. Just really want you guys to be up close and personal on this so that you can see exactly how it looks on the lid. And so I'm just going to, again, take this on a, sorry if I keep looking up, I'm trying to stay in focus for you guys. I'm just going to take this on the, again, Morphe M224 brush, and I am just kind of packing it on the brush right now. And then what I'm going to do is I am just going to apply this all over the lid. And I'm just going to keep applying it until it has met my desired pigmentation. But I mean, as you guys can see, it is very foiled. It's very, very pigmented. And I want to say, I can't remember the price of these. I'll try and look for what the price is. You can get them anywhere like CVS or whatever. So I'll definitely try and look for the price for you guys so that you have that. And so like I said, I'm going all the way up into the crease, and I'm just blending this out. And then I'm just going to do the same on my other eye. Okay, so once you get the desired payoff, then what I do is I go back in with my Morphe M441 brush, the one that we used for the transition shade, and I don't pick up any extra product on it or anything like that because I don't want it to take away from that beautiful foiled shadow that we kind of have over top. And I just kind of go and I just blend, because it is a cream shadow, you want to make sure that it's blended. And so I just go back through with any excess color. As you can tell, there's still some on here, and I just kind of blend it to ensure that we don't have any harsh lines. And then how I'm going to make it even more like fresh and awake for us is I'm going to go in with a Rimmel, just a nude eyeliner. You can really go in with any nude eyeliner that you're happy with. And I just go ahead and I put that in my waterline. And then I take any type of mascara. So I'm just going to apply that to my upper lash. Sorry, I can like barely talk when I'm doing my mascara at the same time. Alrighty guys, so my beloved camera decided to die on me, so I went ahead and did my brows. My brows are really simple. All I do is I use Anastasia brow powder with a little pencil, and then I use Milani Easy Brow Tinted Fiber Gel, and it looks like that. And then for my lips, so I just take the Little Rock lip liner in the shade Solstice, and then I take the matching Alter Ego lip gloss in the shade Solstice as well, and these look like this. These are actually, I believe, on sale on Ulta right now. I could be wrong, but I did want to go ahead and do my hair for you guys. My hair is just really, I mean, it's really simple. I have a flat iron here, and this is the Croc, and I just legit, when I'm running late on a work day or any day of the week, I literally just run it through my hair, because when your girl's in a rush, she ain't got time for nothing else. And I just literally, I mean, my hair, I mean, as you can tell, it's pretty pin straight to begin with, so. Alright guys, so this is the completed look. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I do tutorial Tuesdays for makeup, and then I do fitness Fridays for healthy eating and lifestyle changes that you could possibly make to reach your health and fitness goals. So I really, again, hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or any comments, please be sure to leave them below. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Hi everybody. So I know that we're a little, you know, closer closer and more personable than we normally would be. So sorry, I'm getting some things out of my drawers that I forgot to get. So today I'm just, you know, as the title says, you're getting ready with me. So this is not how I want to start off this video, like at all. Alright, so I know we're a little bit close and personal here. Let's notice the elephant in the room. I am breaking out. It happens. So today I'm gonna be, like I said before, doing just my really lovely, not how I want